too little, too late.
Who's the dead man? Kick his ass, Seabass! Go ahead, Seabass.
You were born to be a player. You were meant to be here. This moment is yours.
It just wasn't a good time in this country. It didn't feel good. The country needed a boost. The country needed something to get excited about. And of all crazy things, this was the thing.
You believe in miracles? Yes!
It's the NHL Stanley Cup Playoffs, the ultimate in team competition, where team captains Mario Lemieux and Mike Wrigley join fellow members Jaromir Jagr, Dino Ciccarelli, Kevin Stevens, Kelly Miller, Larry Murphy, and Sylvain Coach. It's the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Washington Capitals. Team captains Bernie Nichols and Wayne Gretzky join fellow members Joe Murphy, Thomas Strandstrom, Vincent Damphouse, Luke Robitaille, Dave Manson, and Rob Blake. It's the Edmonton Oilers versus the Los Angeles Kings. Team captains Mark Messier, and Pierre Turgeon join fellow members Mike Gardner, Patrick Flatley, Chris King, Steve Thomas, Jim Bookaboom, and Tom Curvers. It's the New York Islanders versus the New York Rangers. Team captains Theodore Fleury and Cliff Ronning join fellow members Sergei Makarov, Trevor Linden, Gary Roberts, Jeff Courtnall, and Yerky Loomy. It's the Calgary Flames versus the Vancouver Canucks. Team captains Neil Broughton and Steve Eiserman join fellow members Mike Modano, Ray Shepard, Ryan Bellows, Paul Eisbart, Rod Tenorti, and Steve Chason. It's the Minnesota North Stars versus the Detroit Red Wings. Team captains Bill Gilmore and Jeremy Roenick join fellow members Flynn Anderson, Steve Larmer, Wendell Clark, Michael Goulet, Jamie McCoon, and Steve Smith. It's the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Chicago Blackhawks. Team captains Joe Sakic and Dennis Havard join fellow members Owen Nolan, Russ Courtnall, Valeri Kaminsky, Kirk Muller, JJW, and Alexei Kustarin. It's the Montreal Canadiens versus the Quebec Nordiques. Team captains John Conan and Adam Oates join fellow members Bobby Halling, Keneally, Halford Bob Carpenter, Anna Burt, and Glenn Wesley. It's the Hartford Whalers versus the Boston Bruins. It's the Survivor Series.
For the Whalers, their stunning upset in Game 1 was the result of a highly efficient offense that kept the Bruins on their heels throughout the game. To increase their playoff series lead to 2 games, the Whalers will need to 2 games. The Whalers will need to maintain that same level of offensive prowess. This means continuing to take advantage of their opportunities, making smart passes, and staying aggressive in the offensive zone. Additionally, the Whalers will need to tighten up their defense to prevent Boston from scoring easy goals. They'll need to be quick on their feet, anticipate the Bruins' moves, and stay disciplined to avoid penalties. If the Whalers can execute their game plan and maintain their high level of play, they will be in a strong position to win Game 2 and take a commanding lead in the series.
On the other hand, the Boston Bruins were rudely embarrassed in Game 1 with their defense struggling to keep up with the Whalers' potent defense. To tie the series, the Bruins will need to make some key adjustments. First, they'll need to tighten up their defense and prevent the Whalers from scoring easy goals. This means staying alert, avoiding turnovers, and being disciplined on defense, Additionally, the Bruins will need to improve their own offensive output, which was lackluster in Game 1. They'll need to be more aggressive in the offensive zone, create more scoring opportunities, and capitalize on their chances. If the Bruins can make these adjustments and execute their game plan, they will have a much better chance of winning game plan. They will have a much better chance of winning Game 2 and tying the series.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Game 2 of the opening round in the 1993 NHL playoffs, featuring your Boston Bruins and the Hartford Whalers. Your Boston Bruins are determined to defend their home ice and put on the thrilling show for all of you tonight. Players such as Adam Oates, Ray Bork, and Glenn Wesley will be looking to lead the way, while goaltender Andy Moog is sure to make some crucial saves to keep the Bruins in the game. We also encourage all our fans to be loud and passionate all game long. Let's show the visiting Whalers team why we are the best fan base in the league and give our Bruins the energy they need to perform at their best. Get ready for what's sure to be an action-packed game. Let's go Bruins! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our first period fan promotion of the night, and it's all about our youngest Boston Bruins fans. We have some special guests with us tonight. A group of 10 kids under the age of 12 who will be participating in a unique on-ice experience during the first intermission. These lucky kids have been selected to take part in the Mini-Mites game right here at the TD Garden Ice. The Mini-Mites game is designed for youth hockey players aged 5 to 8 and gives our young players an unforgettable introduction to the game of hockey. It's a great honor for these little Bruins fans to get a chance to play at the TD Garden Ice, and we're thrilled that they're with us tonight. The Mini-Mites game is presented by our friends at New Balance, who always provide top-quality gear and equipment. So please join us as we wish these young Bruins fans the best of luck and a fun time out there on the ice. Let's hear it for our Mini-Mites, and thank you again to New Balance. Boston Bruins promotes good sporting behavior by athletes, coaches, and spectators, and requests your cooperation by supporting the Bruins, opponents, and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or other abusive YouTube comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the platform. We value the safety of our athletes, coaches, and game day staff. Spectators are prohibited from entering the playing surface before, during, and after the game. Violators will be removed and subject to arrest. Ladies and gentlemen, please locate the nearest exit to your seat. In the event of an emergency, slowly move to the exit, and our game day staff will direct you to a safe and orderly evacuation. In accordance with NHL policy, the Boston Garden is a smoke-free arena. Smoking is prohibited on all arena property, facilities, and parking structures. This includes tailgates and outdoor events. If you do wish to smoke, you may do so once you leave the arena. We thank you for your cooperation. Tonight's NHL referees, as assigned by the NHL, is brought to you locally by Sam Adams Boston Brewery. For the love of beer, our lead referee tonight is Don Adam. Heading up the linesmen are Wayne Bonney and Ryan Bozza. Fans, it is now time to meet the starters for this evening's game. Here is the starting lineup for the visiting Hartford Whalers. Starting left defenseman number 5, Stephen Conroy. Playing right defenseman number 6, Adam Burt. Starting left wing is number 16, Pat Veerman. Suiting up in center is number 11, John Kola. And starting in right wing is number 24, Bobby Halton. Goaltending tonight for the Whalers is number 35, Kay Whitmore. The head coach of the Hartford Whalers is Joe Kruger. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet for Beantown's own, your Boston Bruins! Starting left defenseman number 77, Ray Burke. Playing right defenseman is number 26, Glenn Wesley. Starting left wing is number 11, Bob Carpenter. Playing center is number 12, Adam Oates. And starting right wing is number 8, Han Neely. And in goal for tonight is Andy Moore. The head coach of your Boston Bruins is Brian Sutter. All right, Bruins fans! Time to get your claws around this one for our opening face-off.
will be looking to build on their impressive win in Game 1. They displayed some dominant offense and will be looking to continue that trend tonight. Their offensive stars, such as Pat Verbeek and Andrew Castles, will be eager to continue their strong form and give their team the edge once again.
But the Bruins are not going to go down without a fight. They have the skill, the experience, and the know how to turn this series around and make it a competitive one. The Bruins fans here tonight will be the driving force behind them as they look to level the series.
11 of the Hartford Whalers was just crossing the blue line, looking for a scoring chance when he was met with a massive hit from a charging Boston Bruin. The hit was clean, shoulder to shoulder, but it was certainly a punishing one. Cullen went down hard and he's slow to get up.
From my vantage point, it looked like a clean hit. The Bruin had a head of steam heading into the hit, but it seemed like he took a good angle and made contact with the shoulder first. In the meantime, the Bruins are going to look to sustain this physical play and use it to their advantage. If they can keep wearing down the Whalers with more hits like that, they'll be in a great position to take control of this game and this series.
Zalapski's penalty is a disappointment, as it would have put the Whalers on a power play after Cullen's injury. The Whalers will now have to play shorthanded and defend against a tough Bruins team who are sure to take advantage of this situation. Listen up, Boston Bruins fans. Things just got interesting here at the Boston Garden. Bruins player 77, the legendary Ray Burke, has just been given a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking, placing the Hartford Whalers back on the power play with only 17 minutes and 27 minutes left in the first period.
Burke is known for his skill and passion on the ice. He's an absolute powerhouse of a defenseman. But tonight, his emotions may have gotten the better of him, and the Whalers are sure to pounce on this mistake.
Yeah.
Weezy,
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a holding penalty called against Hartford Whalers player 21, Andrew Castles, with just 9 minutes and 43 seconds left in the opening period. This is an unfortunate call for the Whalers, who have been playing some great hockey thus far in the game.
Castles, known for his agility and puck handling skills, is heading to the penalty box for 2 minutes as the Boston Bruins prepare to jump on the power play. With no score on the board yet, the Bruins are gunning to take the lead and get ahead in this crucial game.
Sweeney will have to serve his time in the box, leaving the Bruins short-handed for the next 2 minutes. It's a real test for their defensive unit, who will need to work hard to keep the puck out of their own net. Meanwhile, the Whalers will be looking to create scoring chances and take the lead in this crucial game.
Both teams know how valuable these power play opportunities are and how quickly the tables can turn. The momentum can shift in an instant, and the team that strategizes better, capitalizes on their chances, and stays disciplined will ultimately come out on top.
Well, folks, this game between the Hartford Whalers and the Boston Bruins is quickly turning into a penalty fest. Just moments after Don Sweeney was sent to the box for cross, checking his teammate, 27 Stephen Leach was given 2 minutes for tripping.
It's not an ideal situation for the home team, who are desperately trying to get on the scoreboard first.
What a power play goal by a 12 Murray Craven of the Hartford Whalers, with Don Sweeney and Stephen Leach both in the penalty box for the Boston Bruins. The Whalers took full advantage of the situation and managed to capitalize on their opportunity.
Craven showed great skill and composure as he skated towards the net, seeing an opening and shooting the puck past Bruins goaltender. It was a perfectly placed shot that left with no chance of making the save.
The Whalers were determined to take the lead in this game, and they did just that with Craven's goal. They've been playing hard, and now their efforts have paid off. Their power play has proven to be a vital asset in this matchup, and it was on full display on that play.
Let's go, Bruins, let's go! For life, baby, for life! Bruins, baby!
What a fantastic power play goal by 26 Mark Hunter of the Hartford Whalers. The Whalers are playing with a lot of swagger and confidence in this game, and they just increased their lead over the Boston Bruins to 2-0 thanks to Hunter's marker.
It was a well-placed shot by Hunter, taking advantage of the time and space he had on the power play. With only 5:22 left in the first period, this goal is a huge momentum swing for the Whalers. They've been controlling the pace of play through the entire first period, and they're not showing any signs of slowing down.
The Bruins, on the other hand, are reeling after giving up 2 goals in the first period. They just can't seem to get anything going, and their body language on the ice reflects their frustrations. They're going to need a spark to get back into this game, and it's going to have to come soon if they want to mount a comeback.
Leduc's Ciaz penalty could give the Bruins the opening they need to get back into this game. With plenty of time left in the period and the power play advantage, the Bruins will be looking to take advantage.
But now, the tables have turned as Bruins player, or 38, Vladimir Ruzicka has been sent to the penalty box for roughing after his hit on Whalers defenseman Doug Huda. This hit not only injured Huda, but also earned his team a 2-minute penalty.
To make matters worse for the Bruins, Adam Oates has also been called for interference, giving the Whalers a brief 5-on-3 advantage. The Bruins cannot continue to take these penalties and expect to stay in this game.
This is turning out to be a disastrous first period for the Boston Bruins as they find themselves back in the penalty box once again. Don Sweeney is the latest player to be called for roughing, adding to the list of Bruins players already serving time in the box.
To make matters worse, the Bruins are already down 3-0 on the scoreboard, and with each additional penalty, they are digging themselves into an even deeper hole. The Whalers, on the other hand, are playing with a lot of confidence and are taking full advantage of the Bruins' mistakes.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me.
With just under 3 minutes remaining, the Whalers have added another goal to their tally, this time on the power play. The goal scorer is none other than Galatasaray team Pat Verbeek, who found himself in the right position at the right time to poke the puck past the Boston goaltender.
It was an impressive display of quick thinking and adept puck handling by Verbeek, who now has his second goal of the postseason. The goal was set up beautifully by the rest of the Whalers' power play unit, who were all but unstoppable on that particular play.
The Bruins are going to have to find a way to neutralize the Whalers' power play if they hope to make a comeback in this game. And the hits just keep on coming here at the Boston Garden as the Hartford Whalers have added yet another power play goal to their tally. This time it's 25 Mark Bergevin who got in on the action, unleashing a blistering shot that rocketed past the Boston goaltender with only 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first period.
It's been a phenomenal display of offensive firepower by the Whalers, who are making the Bruins look like amateurs out there. The Bruins have been unable to keep up with the Whalers' speed and precision, and it's costing them dearly.
With the score now at 5-0 in favor of the Whalers, it's hard to imagine the Bruins finding their way back into this game. But anything can happen in hockey, and the Bruins are known for their resilience.
It's turning into a rout here at the Boston Garden as the Hartford Whalers continue to pile on the goals against the hapless Boston Bruins. Just moments after Mark Bergevin scored a power play goal to make it 5-0 in favor of the Whalers. Bobby Holick added insult to injury by scoring another goal to put the Whalers up 6-0.
Holick's goal came as a result of a brilliant pass from goaltender Kay Whitmore, who saw an opportunity and seized it, putting the puck right on the tape of Holick's stick. It was a fantastic execution by the Whalers, who are showing no mercy to the Bruins here tonight.
The Bruins have been completely outclassed in every department, and their fans are feeling the frustration and disappointment that comes with such a lopsided scoreboard. It's been a display of efficient hockey by the Whalers, who are scoring goals, playing great defense, and shutting down the Bruins' offense.
It looks like the Boston Bruins penalty problems continue to haunt them here in Game 2 of the NHL playoffs. They find themselves in the penalty box again with early 30. Don Sweeney drawing a cross-checking penalty with only 1 minute and 1 second left in the first period.
They ought to send the Boston Pooh Bears to disciplinary school. They are playing like elementary school children in a game that's turning out to be a wash.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA.
Well, folks, what a period it has been. The Hartford Whalers came out of the gate firing on all cylinders, scoring an incredible 6 goals in the first period alone. The Boston Bruins, on the other hand, were unable to get anything going and found themselves on the wrong end of the scoreline. The Whalers had 15 shots on goal, only 1 fewer than the Bruins' 16 shots, but they were far more efficient with their power play opportunities, going 5 out of 7 compared to the Bruins' 0 out of 2 record on the power play.
The Bruins found themselves in trouble due to their penalty troubles, committing a whopping 16 penalties in the first period to the Whalers' 6 penalties. The Whalers took full advantage of this, scoring multiple goals on the power play. However, both teams had equal success on faceoffs, with each team winning exactly 16 faceoffs.
Ladies and gentlemen, while our Bruins may be trailing the Hartford Whalers 6-0, we have some exciting game promotions to take your mind off the score and keep the energy high. First up, be sure to grab a hot dog or a cold drink from one of our vendors in the arena. They're serving up hot and tasty options all evening long. Don't forget to enter our raffle for your chance to win some awesome Boston Bruins merchandise and swag. We've got jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more up for grabs, so be sure to get your tickets from one of our friendly volunteers. And for those fans looking for a little bit more entertainment, our in-game entertainment team has some fun and exciting activities planned for the intermission. Be sure to stick around and participate in the games and giveaways for your chance to win some great prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, for all you enthusiastic Bruins fans, we have a special promotion contest just for you. We're inviting you to show your love and loyalty to your favorite team by designing and showcasing your own Boston Bruins fan gear and apparel right here in the arena. All you need to do is pull out your pens, markers, and brushes and get creative. Paint a sign or create a banner. Deck yourself out in Bruins colors and logos. And show us your love for this team. Our in-game entertainment team will be seeking out the most passionate and creative fans throughout the game. And the winners will receive some awesome Boston Bruins prizes. We're looking for the loudest, most spirited Bruins fans in the arena, so don't be shy. Show us what you've got. And don't forget to tag us on social media with the hashtag BruinsFansPromo for your chance to be featured on the big screen during the game. So don't forget to participate in our Bruins fan gear promotion contest for your chance to be featured and win some awesome prizes. Let's go Bruins!
The Hartford Whalers have had a dominant first period against the Boston Bruins, thanks largely to their impressive power play efforts, which saw them score multiple goals. To maintain their lead and secure this win, the Whalers must continue to focus on their power play opportunities and capitalize on any chances that come their way. Their confidence is sky high after scoring 6 goals in the first period, and they'll be looking to build on that momentum.
However, they must also be careful not to become complacent and allow the Bruins back into the game. The Whalers need to continue playing with the same intensity and determination they had in the first period and avoid letting the Bruins get any easy opportunities.
Defensively, the Bruins need to tighten up and shut down the Whalers' power play unit. They need to pressure the Whalers and disrupt their offensive momentum if they hope to limit their scoring opportunities. The domination continues here at the Boston Garden as the Hartford Whalers have added another goal to their staggering lead against the Boston Bruins. The goal scorer this time is #11 John Cullen, who managed to get a shot past the Bruins goaltender at 18-5 in the second period. The goal was set up beautifully by our 6, Adam Burt, who provided the perfect pass to Cullen, allowing him to execute a perfect shot and increase the Whalers' lead to 7-0 against the Bruins.
The Whalers have been an unstoppable force throughout this game, displaying both precision and skill in all aspects of the game. They've been incredibly efficient on the power play and have been scoring goals left and right, thanks to their amazing team effort. The Bruins, on the other hand, have been unable to put any points on the board and are struggling to keep up with the Whalers' relentless offense.
Finally, some good news for the Boston Bruins and their fans as they get on the scoreboard thanks to a fantastic goal by number 27 Stephen Leach, who managed to find the back of the net at 17 in the second period. The goal was set up beautifully by number 38 Vladimir Ruzicka, who provided the perfect assist that allowed Leach to score Boston's first goal of the game and give their fans something to cheer about.
It's been a tough game for the Bruins so far, but this goal might be the inspiration they needed to turn things around. They've struggled to keep up with the Whalers' relentless offense and have been outplayed in most departments. However, this goal could be the start of a comeback, and it's up to the Bruins to take advantage of this opportunity and show the Whalers they're still in the game.
some momentum after their first goal of the game, the Hartford Whalers responded with yet another goal, further extending their lead in this one-sided match. The scorer this time was number 26, Mark Hunter, who managed to get the puck past the Bruins goaltender at 16:57 in the second period.
The goal is yet another example of the Whalers' incredible team effort, as they've been a well-oiled machine throughout this game, scoring goals at will. The Bruins, on the other hand, have struggled to keep up and are just trying to stay afloat in the game.
It's been a tough game for the Bruins so far, and while this goal might not be enough to turn things around, it's certainly a step in the right direction. The Bruins have been outplayed by the Whalers in almost every aspect of the game, but this goal will give them a glimmer of hope that they can still make something happen. The Hartford Whalers have been dominant so far, but they've just given the Boston Bruins a chance to claw back into this game. Mark Hunter has just been penalized for hooking, giving the Bruins a power play opportunity at a crucial moment in the game.
While the Bruins have struggled on power play opportunities in this game, this is a great chance for them to build some momentum and reduce the Whalers' lead even further. They need to capitalize on this opportunity and take advantage of the situation.
The Hartford Whalers have just given the Boston Bruins yet another chance to get back into this game, as number 12 Murray Craven has been sent to the penalty box for interference. This is the second penalty in quick succession for the Whalers, who have already been penalized earlier in the second period.
For the Bruins, this is an opportunity they can't afford to waste. They're already trailing by a large margin, but this power play opportunity gives them a chance to chip away at the Whalers' lead and make it a more competitive game.
And not even being down a few men on the ice can slow them down. Despite having 3 players in the penalty box, they've just scored yet another goal to further extend their already massive lead over the Boston Bruins. The goal scorer this time is number 34, Mikael Anderson, who managed to find the back of the net at 11:20 in the second period.
As for the Bruins, this has been a night to forget. They've now played in every department and haven't been able to offer any kind of resistance to the Whalers' relentless offense. Even with the power play opportunities, they've struggled to score goals and have been unable to mount any kind of comeback.
Let's go, Bruins!
latest goal just adds to the avalanche of gold that has rained down on the Boston Bruins all night long. Mark Hunter has just made it a hat trick, scoring a goal in 6:10 of the second period, and it's been one-way traffic in this match ever since.
Hunter has been outstanding tonight, and his performance has been a huge part of the Whalers' success so far. He's been able to find open space and convert his opportunities with ease, putting the Boston Bruins to the sword time and time again.
The frustration continues to mount for the Boston Bruins as Glenn Wesley is penalized for roughing with just 5:29 left in the second period. The Bruins have struggled to match the physicality and intensity of the Hartford Whalers all game long, and it's resulted in several penalties, with Wesley being the latest culprit.
The Hartford Whalers have been simply irresistible tonight, and their dominance continues as they score yet another goal. This time it's me, Kyle Anderson, with a hat trick on a power play opportunity with only 4:29 left in the second period.
The Hartford Whalers are putting on an absolute clinic tonight. Not even a hat trick from one of their players could steal the spotlight away from their relentless scoring. Just moments after me, Kyle Anderson earned himself a hat trick. Bobby Holick has added another goal to the Whalers' tally with an assist from Steve Conroy.
This power play opportunity is just another chance to try and get something going. They've been struggling to put anything together tonight, but they'll be hoping that this man advantage can give them a chance to add another goal to their tally.
The Boston Bruins finally have something to cheer about as they score a power play goal with just 2:10 left in the second period. Bob Carpenter has scored the goal with an assist from Don Sweeney, giving the Bruins some much-needed momentum.
For the Bruins, this power play goal is a small win, but they'll be looking to build on it and try to mount a comeback effort. It's been a tough night for them, but with a little momentum on their side, they may still be able to finish the game on a positive note.
Despite the Bruins' recent goal, the Whalers have remained in firm control, and it's been a display of attacking prowess that has blown the Bruins off the ice. With a 14-4 lead, the Whalers have been simply unstoppable, with their passing and shooting accuracy leaving the Bruins reeling.
Cassell's goal is indicative of the team's collective drive and skill level. They've been putting on a clinic all night and shows no sign of slowing down. The teamwork and cohesiveness of this squad have been a joy to watch, and every player has pulled their weight and delivered a performance that has been nothing short of outstanding.
Nice try for Boston to pull the wool over our eyes on this one. Sorry, not falling for it this time around.
Yes.
They need to come out with a sense of urgency and creativity. They've been outplayed for most of the game, but they need to show some resilience and fight back.
One of the keys for the Bruins will be to limit their turnovers and capitalize on their chances when they come. They'll need to generate more shots on goal and put pressure on the Whalers' goaltender if they want to reduce the deficit.
Discipline will also be crucial for the Bruins, as any lapses in concentration could lead to more goals for the Whalers. They'll need to avoid taking unnecessary penalties and ensure that they make the most of their power play opportunity. The Boston Bruins have finally managed to find a way past the outstanding defense of the Hartford Whalers. With 19:12 left on the clock, number 8 Cam nearly scores a much-needed goal for the Bruins, assisted by number 11 Bob Carpenter.
It's been a tough game for the Bruins so far, who have spent most of the game on the back foot against a dominant Whaler side. But Neely's goal is a glimmer of hope. It ain't much, but any help is surely appreciated at this point.
Their attacking prowess, responding to the Boston Bruins goal earlier in the period with one of their own. With 16:05 left on the clock, number 26 Mark Hunter finds the back of the net, assisted by number 29 Randy Ladouceur.
Hunter has been one of the standout players for the Whalers in this game, and his goal highlights his finishing abilities. Ladouceur's assist, meanwhile, demonstrates the importance of teamwork and understanding among teammates.
Hartford Whalers' domination over the Boston Bruins continues, with number 3 Zarli Zalapski scoring yet another goal to extend the Whalers' lead even further, with 13:38 left on the clock in the third period, adding to his team's already impressive tally.
Zalapski has been outstanding throughout the game, and his goal just adds to his impressive night's work. His finishing ability has been on full display, and his contribution has been crucial in the Whalers' dominant display.
Boston Bruins' frustrations continue to boil over in Game 2 as number 8 Com Neely is penalized for roughing with 10, 56 left on the clock in the third period.
It's been a difficult night for the Bruins, who have been soundly outplayed by the Whalers throughout the game. The incident involving the Boston goaltender and Ladecoeur has only added to the frustration felt by the Bruins players, and Neely's roughing penalty is a clear example of this.
The Hartford Whalers' dominance in Game 2 continues as they notch up yet another goal to extend their lead further. This time, it's number 34, Kyle Anderson, who finds the back of the net, capitalizing on the power play advantage after Boston Bruins' Cam Neely was penalized for roughing.
Anderson's goal is a testament to the Whalers' teamwork and attacking prowess, with number 8, Jeff Sanderson, making a crucial contribution with the assist. The power play advantage was a crucial opportunity for the Whalers, and they made no mistake in taking full advantage of it.
and late moment of joy for the Boston Bruins, number 38, Vladimir Ruzicka scores a hat-trick goal with just 5:37 left on the clock in the third period. Although the goal comes too late to affect the outcome of the game, it offers some consolation for the Bruins amidst their disappointment.
Salapski's performance throughout the game has been outstanding, offering a masterclass in finishing an attacking play. With his hat-trick goal, he further showcases his abilities and highlights the Whalers' dominance over the Bruins.
Hunter's goal is just another indication of the Whalers' attacking abilities, with the team working together seamlessly to produce another goal. The Bruins have been unable to contain the Whalers' attack, with their defense clearly struggling to keep up with the pace and skill of their opponents.
With just 4:35 left on the clock in the third period, the Whalers' lead over the Bruins has now reached a staggering 21-7 lead. The Whalers' attacking display has been nothing short of remarkable, showcasing a skill and cohesion that the Bruins have struggled to match.
However, despite the Bruins' late goal, this game has belonged entirely to the Hartford Whalers. Their attacking play has been relentless, as demonstrated by their 21 goals scored, proving to be too much for the Bruins' defense.
With the Whalers' lead now extended to an astonishing 22-8 over the Bruins, this game has been an absolute showcase of the Whalers' attacking firepower. The team's teamwork and cohesion have been exceptional, producing a relentless stream of goals throughout the game.
Been a day for me. Yeah, yeah. Hey.
Leach's goal shows the Bruins' fighting spirit and determination to keep playing until the final whistle, even in the face of an almost insurmountable deficit. However, it's clear that they'll need to regroup and come back stronger if they're to compete with the Whalers to have any hope of shipping this series back to Boston.
I'd like to thank our partner Sam Adams and congratulate the stars of tonight's game, who put in a great effort and thrilled the crowd here at Boston Garden. Although the result is not what we hoped for, we remain proud of our team's fighting spirit and determination. It's been a difficult game, but we appreciate all the support from our loyal fans. We'll be back in action on the road in Hartford for games 3 and 4. And we hope to see you all there, cheering the Bruins on as they fight to turn this series around. Thank you again for joining us tonight, and we hope to see you all soon. We would like to remind all of our fans to stay safe and continue to follow all the necessary health guidelines as we navigate through these challenging times. Thank you once again to all of our fans. We look forward to seeing you soon and providing you with an exhilarating game. Go Bruins!